What's up, YouTube? I'm finally back for another D1 race here. I'm finally back for another D1 race. This is race number 17 of 24 in the D1 season of the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series. This is the first playoff race. So, 16 drivers are looking to make a name for themselves in this race, as well as look to win. We've seen qualifying speeds at a really high rate. This is one track that's truly gonna push these cars to the limit. We've seen speeds hit 250 plus, maybe even higher than that. So be ready for some true high-speed action. I'm not gonna go through most of the starting grid. I'm only gonna go through the notables and the chase contenders. Starting on the pole is the 14 of Alexander Dawson, and the 8 of Trent Dunham will start second. The 24 of Seth Cole, another chaser, will start third, and we have a new driver in the 06 car, that is Joseph Lombard. Another one of our chasers, Alex Tanker, in the 84, will start sixth. Dylan Poteet and Red Bell, two other chasers, will start seventh and eighth. Then we got Justin Perry and Rachel Williams will start 9th and 10th. Courtney Wilson, another chaser, will start 11th. Alexander Jones, our top seed and the points leader at this point, will start 13th. Austin LaPlante in the 99 will start 15th, and we also have a new driver in the 5 car, that is Michael Dawson. Christopher Martin and Nicole Sanchez, two more chasers, will start 17th and 18th respectively. We have a new driver in the 61 car for this race only, and that is Sasha Dawson. The 83 Sam Oskin, another chaser, will start in 23rd, alongside Dylan Young in the 16 will start 24th, another chaser. Luke Schaefer in the 81 will start 29th in the grid. And I'm looking for any more contenders, and it seems that that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm finally back in my D1 series, so good luck to all the drivers, good luck to all the chasers. And let's get the Happy Birthday NASCAR Racing 2002 started. Before I get started, I want to thank Austin LaPlante, A.K.A. TPIRLOGO, for making this name earlier in the season. I want to thank him for that. And now let's get started with those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Pace car's a little far off of us, but that's okay. Alright, so as we see the field get ready, we're already reaching racing speeds at about 140, 150 now, under pace car speed, and that's just surprising. The cars are going to start fairly far apart from each other. The pace car has just hit pit road, and we're waiting for the green flag. We'll go on board some of our drivers here. There's Alexander Dawson in the 14. We got Trent Dunham in the 8. Seth Cole in the 24. The 06 of Joseph Lombard. The 2 of Jack Richards. 84 of Alex Tanker. That is just a few of our onboard cameras. Just waiting. It does take a while to get around this track. This is 7 miles, guys. 7 miles. This is going to truly push these cars to the limit. Here we go, guys. Green flag, and the playoffs are on their way. You thought 200 miles per hour was fast? Wait till you see the speeds on this Superspeedway. Just wait, guys. It's going to get nasty. Alexander Dawson, your leader, heading into turn 2. Into the backstretch, Alexander Dawson, your leader. Followed by the 24 of Seth Cole in second, the 8 of Trent Dunham in third. 3 of those guys who are chasers. Check that out, 275 miles per hour. That's how fast these cars are going. That's how fast we saw in practice and qualifying earlier. Man, you gotta love speeds like that. But here comes the 2 of Jack Richards, challenging for the lead in this point. He's gonna make a challenge for the lead. He's getting help from one of the chasers, the 18 of Justin Perry. Well, Alex Jones near the bottom of that near that out of bounds line. Remember, this is a super speedway, so you cannot pass below that out of bounds line to make a pass. Check that out, 280 plus. That's how fast these cars are going. And here they come towards the start-finish line. It's a close race to the start-finish line, but it looks like, by the note of the leaderboard, the 31 of Alexander Jones leads the first lap, and that is one huge bonus point. That is one big bonus point, considering that she's the points leader at this point. We got a few more chasers in the mix, and here's the 61 of Sasha Dawson, looking for a second spot. Looking forward to second spot, trying to take away from the 48 Christopher Martin. Oh, look out! Who was that? Ashley Young and Dougie Shears were forced below the yellow. Oh, look out! There, we got trouble. We got trouble on the track. We got trouble on the track between the 17 of Ashley Young and the 94 Dougie Shears, and the caution is out. The caution is out. Now they're racing back to the start-finish line to determine a winner. Alexander Jones looks like she's the leader at this point, but Sasha Dawson wants to take it away. And looks like Sasha Dawson's going to take the lead away at this point as they head towards the start-finish line. But Dawson's going to go up the track. Here comes the 88 of Rachel Williams, getting pushed by the 9 of Austin LaPlante. Williams sticks it out. She's got the lead. Rachel Williams to the lead. Here they come to the start-finish line. It's going to be close. Looks like the 88 of Rachel Williams will lead that lap as we go under caution for the first time in this race. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away. Alright, let's take a look at what happened that brought out the caution. Here we see the 17 and the 17 of Ashley Young and the 94 Dougie Shears racing each other. You see them coming off, I think, yeah, you see them coming into, like, turn 3, I guess, or coming off turn 2. This is a brand new track here in the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series, so this is a little hard to tell where is where. Yeah, they're coming off turn 2, and they head to the backstretch. And right around here, you see that, right around here, well, I'll take a better look at that. Alright, you see right around here, Ashley Young is going to tries to get past the 16 of Dylan Young, but then she doesn't realize that the 94 Dougie Shears is right below her. And that forces both cars off the track on the apron. Remember, you cannot go past below that out of bounds line to make a pass. But both cars were forced up. But I think Dougie Shears was forced off, and Ashley Young just hit the road there to the out of bounds line. But she did not improve her position, so she is okay at this point. But then we're gonna see what happens, what causes the wreck. There you see Ashley Young. Ashley Young is going to get forced. Both of those cars are going to get forced onto the grass. Somehow, both of those cars are going to get forced onto the grass, and then Ashley Young goes sideways in the 17, and then you see both the 17 and the 94 hit each other on the front, on the hood. Then Young, we see, is going for a ride, spinning out. And then we're going to try and catch up to those cars. Okay, I lost my spot. There we saw the 94 Dougie Shears there. He ended up getting turned. Right around here, and that's my phone. Okay, I probably want to take you by this frame by frame. Alright, there you see the 17 to Ashley Young trying to save the car, and then Dougie Shears, who tries to turn back onto the racetrack. Right there, you can see right there, he just gets clipped by the 17, and then he's going to go around for a ride. And that's going to bring out the caution. And everyone gets through it. Everyone gets through, no contact. And then Shears is going to bounce off the wall here. And then the 17 and the 94 are all spinning out. And that is what brings out the first caution of this race. That's what brought out the first caution of the race. And then we got to the race at the start-finish line, which is right around here. As they come into, I think, what should be turn 3. Yeah, this is around turn 3 or so. See, Sasha Dawson almost passed below that. You're gonna have to take a good look at that. You're gonna take a good look at that because you saw a few drivers go below that yellow, below that out of bounds line. Here you see Rachel Williams is gonna go out that line first, but she doesn't improve her position, so she is good to go. But then we see the 61 of Sasha Dawson is going to make the pass for the lead at the expense of Alex Jones and Andrea Jimenez in the 26. And we're going to speed through here. Then you see the 88 of Rachel Williams go to the inside. And then as they come to the start-finish line, they head towards the tri-oval. Right there, Rachel Williams has led the race at that point, and by looks of things, it looks like the trying to get a better angle here. Right there, 88 of Rachel Williams leads the field. Then the 99 of Austin LaPlante in second, the 61 of Sasha Dawson in third. I think if I can get them to the start-finish line, the 83 Sam Dawson will be fourth, and 26 Andrea Jimenez will be fifth. So Rachel Williams is your leader at this point, and we'll be right back for the rest of the race, so stay tuned. Just got word from NASCAR, the pace car has already given the one to go, so we will have a one-lap shootout. That's right, guys, a one-lap shootout to determine a winner. One-lap shootout to determine a big winner here in this in the first race of the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series in the playoffs. Rachel Williams is your leader. She has led the most laps and the halfway point, so she gets 3 bonus points. And I think Williams trying to warm up her tires, but remember she's got to fall back in line. And I think the green flag is in the air. Yes, the green flag is in the air. And it's a one-lap shootout, guys. A one-lap shootout to determine a champion, to determine a winner. Rachel Williams looking for her first win in the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series. She could certainly use a win in this point because she does not have a win, and she might be in that elimination zone. It's a one-lap shootout, guys, and whatever happens, happens. And no caution's going to stop the race here. It's going to be a race from start to finish. There are there's those 2 cars that we're talking about before in the caution. Rachel Williams still seems to have the lead, but here comes the 9 of, I think, Charles Jackson to the inside. Oh, look out, Jack Richards below that line. Jack Richards below the yellow line, below the out of bounds line. Can't go there. That might be a disqualification on, and so Justin Perry. They end up winning the race. We're going to have to take a good look at that. Remember, you cannot go below that out-of-bounds line to improve your position. And that might end up being very costly to those 2 drivers if NASCAR says so. Here they come to the start-finish line. And it looks like the 9 of Charles Jackson has beat the 88 Rich Williams to the start-finish line. Well, we'll be right back to determine a winner because we're going to have to take a look at Jack Richards and Justin Perry as they cross below that out-of-bounds line. But we're going to have to take a good look at that, so stay tuned. Alright, we're going to take a look before we determine a winner. We're going to take a good look at this. Alright, there we see the 2 of Jack Richards and the 18 of Justin Perry. Alright, there you see them below that yellow line. And remember, you cannot improve your position at that time. You cannot go below that line to improve your position. And as we can see from this angle, they were not forced below that yellow line, so you cannot improve your position there. And as you can see, well, hold on. When they come back onto the track, let's see what happens initially. Alright, initially, I'm going to try and get the best angle for this one. Fortunately, I can't, but it looks like the 2 of Jack Richards was in the 6th position at the time, while Justin Perry was in the 9th position. And we take a look at that. We take a look at the replay as they turn back onto the racetrack. Then they go below the line again. And yes, that is... oh, man. That is clearly right there below the out-of-bounds line. Jack Richards tries to improve his position to go to 5th. He will be disqualified. He will get a black flag and be disqualified from this race. Tough break for him. And by the time but it doesn't look like the 18 of Justin Perry does the same thing, so Perry will be safe. Jack Richards, on the other hand, is screwed. And then this is where the real battle started. It was a 2-car battle between Rachel Williams and Charles Jackson, the 88 and the 9. We're waiting for the next camera angle. Alright, there we get the camera angle right there. And yes, clearly Charles Jackson in the 9 car has won the race to the start-finish line. Take a good look right there. There he is. There it is. Charles Jackson in the 9 has won the race. So officially, Charles Jackson has won the race, and there you see Rachel Williams will finish 2nd. Jack Richards crosses the line in 3rd, but he will be disqualified as for the penalty of passing below the out-of-bounds line, so he will finish dead last instead. He will finish on the tail. Actually, he will finish on the tail end of the lead lap cars. So I'm not sure if we take a look at the leaderboard. Yes, he will finish dead last. So a tough break for Jack Richards right there. There we see Nicole Sanchez will finish 3rd. Due to the Jack Richards' mistake. Justin Perry will be 4th. There we see a race for 5th, and it looks like Christopher Martin's going to take 5th. Alexander Dawson will take 6th. Andrea Jimenez will cross the line in 7th. Then Seth Cole will cross the line in 8th, and it looks like Sasha Dawson will be 9th, and I think Carlos Martinez will be 10th. So there is your official race results. Congratulations to the 9 of Charles Jackson for his first win in the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series. Rachel Williams in the 88 will finish 2nd. The 2 of Jack Richards was cross the line in 3rd, but he will finish dead last as virtue of the penalty. So everyone else from 4th on down will move up a spot. Nicole Sanchez will finish in 3rd. Justin Perry will be 4th, and Christopher Martin will be 5th. Then we go through 6th through 10th. We have the 14 of Alexander Dawson, the 26 of Andrea Jimenez, the 24 of Seth Cole, the 61 of Sasha Dawson, and the 4 of Carlos Martinez will be 6th through 10th. Then 11th through 20th, we have the 8 of Trent Dunham, the 99 of Austin LaPlante, the 84 of Alex Tanker, the 19 of Matthew Rodriguez, the 06 of Joseph Lombard, the 33 of Courtney Wilson, the 5 of Michael Dawson, the 31 of Alexander Jones, the 39 of Red Belt, and the 83 of Sam Adoskin. That is 11th through 20th. Then 21st through 30th, we find the 25 of Jake Cole, the 42 of Jake Baskinger, the 43 of Dylan Poteet, the 47 of James McLeod, the 12 of Connor Breton, the 1 of Matthew McMurray, the 16 of Dylan Young, the 29 of Joshua Perry, the 44 of Jacob Rodriguez, and the 23 of Jeff Ellers. That is 21st through 30th. Then we go through the bottom 12. We have the 6 of Pichu London, the 10 of Ryan Cooper, the 20 of Jake Rogers, the 81 of Luke Schaefer, the 7 of Nick Guerra, the 91 of Adam Chambers, the 11 of Luke Walker, the 36 of Nick Bergen, the 77 of Lisa Shears, the 17 of Ashley Young, and the 94 of Dougie Shears. And then dead last, 42nd place will go to the 2 of Jack Richards as virtue of illegally passing below the out of bounds line. So congratulations to the 9 of Charles Jackson on his first win in the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series. Of course, the chase race is still underway. Remember that the next race is the cutoff race. The top 12 at the time, the top 12 after the race number 18 will be the top 12 after race number 18 will continue on in the playoffs. The bottom 4 will be eliminated from playoff contention. So that is how the playoff system works. Again, congratulations to Charles Jackson on his first NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series win. Alright guys, and that is it. That is it for race number 17 of D2. And I'll see you guys next race. This race has been brought to you by Pepsi Max. 0 calories, maximum taste. Pepsi Max.